Okay, so the objectives of this lesson is students will be able to read a short passage fluently with appropriate expression and comprehension. And students will be able to answer comprehension questions related to the passage. So, short reading passage is the materials, whiteboard markers. I've got that over here. Comprehension question handouts and fluency checklist. So, what we're going to do is right now we're going to work on a dictation where you are going to write. I'm going to dictate to you and you're going to write. Huh?
I don't know what dictate means.
Dictate means I'm going to say something to you and you're going to write it.
Oh, okay. I'm good at that.
Okay. So, ready? Okay. The butterfly flew gently across the garden. You got it? Okay. It landed on a bright yellow flower.
That one won't pop. Ow, that made my side hurt a little bit.
On a bright yellow flower.
My head. Oh no. Somebody. That one? I don't know.
Okay. Next sentence. The sun was shining and the air was warm.
Do we combine that with this? Wait, so we supposed to keep on down?
It's fine. All right. And the garden was full of life and color. Okay. Sophie, you want to read yours?
Okay. The butterfly flew gently across the garden. It landed on a bright yellow flower. The sun was shining and the air was warm. The garden was full of life and color.
Okay. Oops, I'm sorry, Sophie, I kicked you. Do you want to read yours, Ty?
The butterfly flew across the garden. It landed on a bright yellow flower. The sun was shining and the garden was full of life and color.
Okay. So, you left out the air was warm. That's fun. What was hard for this for you? Trying to remember the words. What was hard for?
How to spell some of the words.
Okay. All right. What about reading it? Was any of it hard reading it? Okay. Well, we're going to practice reading with like fluency and appropriate expression. And before we do that, let's, without looking at what you wrote, let's practice some comprehension. What did the butterfly land on?
The garden. No, the bright yellow flower. Yeah.
Very good, Ty. How was the weather in the garden?
Warm. It was a the butterfly landed on a bright yellow flower, and the garden was full of life and color, and it was sunny and warm.
About comprehension. All right, good job. Okay, so we'll come back to this later. Right now, we're going to read some. We'll take turns. We're not going to read the whole book. We might read some more later, but I'm going to read. It's called The Word Collector. About a boy who likes to collect words, to learn more words. So I'll read first, and then we're going to practice reading with expression and appropriate expression, like, you know, when you come to a question mark, to raise your voice like you're asking a question.
I think it was when you had a exclamation mark, you supposed to raise your voice and like put it in like a.
Like you're excited. Right. Okay, so this little boy, like I said, likes to collect words. So is collectors collect things. Some people collect stamps. Some people collect coins. Others collect rocks. Some collect art. Some collect bugs. Others collect baseball cards. Some people collect comic books. And Jerome, what he collects? Jerome collects words. Wonder. He collected words he heard. My trip to Peru was perfectly pleasant. Peru. Certain words caught his attention. So the word Peru caught his attention. Oh. He collected words he saw. Willow, tree shop. Willow. Certain words jumped out at him. He collected words he read. Wizard of Oz. Emerald. Certain words popped off the page. Short and sweet words. Spark, bloom, drift, dream. 2-syllable treats. Treasured, mothy, candied, hoover, glimmer, whisper, kaleidoscope, guacamole, geometry, wonderful, symphony, and multiple syllable words that sounded like songs. Guacamole, he thinks sounds like a song. Romantic, vociferous, effervescence. There were words he did not know the meaning of at first, but they were marvelous to say. There were words whose sounds were perfectly suited to their meaning. Molasses, smudge, bellow, Tyrannosaurus rex, torrential, I don't know what that means. Torrential, like a torrential downpour. Does that help you understand it? It means when it's raining really, really, really hard. Look at the picture. All right, who wants to read first? Okay. Jerome
felt his
scrapbook.
Jerome filled his scrapbook with more and more of his favorite words. Jerome collected new. He began organizing them: dreamy, science, sad, action.
Poetic.
One day, while transporting them,
these pages are sticking together.
Jerome slipped and his words went flying.
Flying.
All
right. You gotta use excitement. That's gonna exclamation point at the end.
As he began to pick them up, he noticed his collection had been jumbled. Big words next to little words, sad words next to dreamy words.
Oh, he's got blue harmony. So sad words next to dreamy words.
A dream cold.
Dream cloud. Lost. I can't see that word.
T-U-R-M-E-R-I-C.
Traumatic. Infestational star. Silent orchestra.
Jerome began stringing words together, words he had not imagined, said by said.
Being side by side.
Being side by side.
You ready?
Whisper,
symphony,
electric, peace, savor, dreams,
cascading,
stores. He used his words to write poems. He used his poems to make songs. They moved, they delighted. Some of his simplest words were his most powerful. I understand. I'm sorry. Thank you. You matter. Jerome eagerly collected more and more of his favorite words. Vision, infinite, hugs, waterfall, brilliance, molecule, peace, love, brother, spice, lie, bungal, bohemian, harmony, gaggle, onomatopoeia, and thanks. The more words he knew, the more clearly he could share with the world what he was thinking, feeling, and dreaming. One breezy afternoon, Jerome climbed the highest hill, pulling a wagon packed with his word collection. He smiled as he emptied his collection of words into the wind. He saw children in the valley below, scurrying about collecting words from the breeze. Jerome had no words to describe how happy that made him. Reach for your own words. Tell the world who you are and how you will make it better. Peter Hamilton
Reynolds.
Good
job. So you can be your own word collector with your little. We started them last week with your word collection. Y'all already started being your word collector.
Oh, is Mommy supposed to come by?
Y'all are here. Yep. So, you're your own word collector. So,
This one's upside down.
yeah, that's just how y'all wrote them. It doesn't matter. Okay. So, now, how did you feel about that?
Okay.
Reading it.
Good.
Is all right? Y'all did really good. Okay, so I have this that we're going to work on. And then we will be done. But I'm going to stop recording for right now.